report has me all choked up this morning. It's a good thing I'm on the southwest side at the Smith Brothers Company, where they're making hundreds of thousands of throat lozenges. Stick around for some cool information.
More live pictures, this time from Mobile 2 at the Smith Brothers cough drop production line on the southwest side. We'll check in with Vince when we come back. Hey, well, his reports this morning are pretty soothing.
That's right. That's because our Vince Gerasole is touring the Smith Brothers cough drop production line. He's live for us this morning on the southwest side. Hey, Vince.
You know, this time of year with all those cold temperatures outside, you sure could use some of these throat lozenges, throat drops to make your throat feel oh so cool. And you know, the brothers have those beards we've all become accustomed to. But this morning, the fellas with the hairnets are showing you how they're made. This is Luis Fuentes. You actually start by making a candy, right?
Yep. Yeah,
that's what you're cooking up in those vats up there?
Yeah, we have two main ingredients. It's liquid sugar and corn syrup.
All right, that sounds like candy to me. But then you add these extra things to make them a little more soothing for our throat.
Yeah, we have three things: the active ingredient menthol, flavor, and color.
Okay, we want to show you that all of these ingredients here are then fed onto the line. And when they make it on over to the line, what comes out is a base. And this is a very hot base, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 250 degrees Fahrenheit. So what we do, we put it in the tempering belt, and we cool it down.
So the belt you see underneath there makes it a lot cooler. And then they even add some blue glitter to it just so that we enjoy throwing the lozenges in our mouths. This is Steve Silk with Smith Brothers. This is a very storied company, isn't it?
Hi, Vince. Thanks for being here. It is. The brand was born in 1847 when James Smith brought his sons from Quebec to Poughkeepsie, New York. It was the first brand of cough drops in America.
And keep that date in mind, 1847. That's older than Levi's jeans and Heinz ketchup, isn't it?
It is. Campbell's soup as well. It's older than all of them. And you know, the first brand that ever used the word trade and mark in their logo, still used to this day. In fact, people thought that the two Smith Brothers names were trademarked.
We're going to find out a lot more about these lozenges, and you should smell the beautiful menthol here in the factory. It's just fantastic. Find out how many they make in just one day. It's amazing in our next report.
It's a good time of year for it.
Absolutely. Thank you for that, Vince. Time now is 6:26. How many throat lozenges do you think this place cranks out? Our Vince Gerasole will tell us. He's live at Smith Brothers cough drop production line on the southwest side this morning. Thank you, Mary Kay. We're talking about the science of soothing your sore throat, that is.
That's right. CBS 2's Vince Gerasole is touring the Smith Brothers cough drop production line to see how they are helping us all feel better. Hi there, Vince.
You know, here's what they look like when we buy them at the drugstore, but this is what they look like on the assembly line. This is actually a candy base. It starts out life at about 260 degrees. It's cooled to about 160 degrees when it gets to this point here, and it's being molded into a smaller ribbon. You can see it makes its way through these wheels here, and then it's this tubular ribbon that seems to be moving very fast, but it's inside this machine here that all the magic happens. This machine actually cuts those ribbons into the lozenges that we buy. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of lozenges. Steve Silk with Smith Brothers. How many lozenges do you make here at Smith Brothers on the southwest side?
In a week, we make 300 million lozenges, enough for one lozenge for every American. We have come a long way since our first cough drop factory in 1866.
And Smith Brothers cough drops and lozenges are available all over the country, correct?
All over the country, 15,000 stores.
And when we go through this area here, they're cooling down even more, and then they come out here to an area where you do a little bit of quality control. You make sure there's enough menthol in them, correct?
We want to make sure that the specifications of the product, especially the active ingredient that soothes coughs, will be within the specification on the package.
All right, so they make it down their way here, but this is what's impressive. Real quick, as we say goodbye to you this morning, look at all these lozenges. Some of them are probably going to make their way into your home to soothe your throat this very cold winter season. And with those temperatures we've been hearing about all morning long, I have a feeling you'll probably be buying a bag of these before too long.
All right.
Sounds about right.
Thank you, Vince.